We have a very fun company that I'm pretty sure you've never heard of this company that's going public. It is not venture backed. Have you heard of this company called Cordelia Cruises? They are India's only cruise line. It's 20,000 rupees for a 2 day. They have only one ship and उसी पे पूरा धंधा चलाते हैं. Last year they did about 500 crores in revenue.
Off of one ship?
Yeah. Isn't that fucking surprising, right?
I've been going to the gym, and this is like the first time I've been like consistent with the gym. After the gym, I'm always craving something. My body's exhausted. The moment I get out, I only see sweets, I only see sugary coffee, I only see milkshakes. But what I am craving right now is basically a protein shake. Like, I'm not craving, but that is what I will definitely buy. This was something that I was just wondering, like, why is it not there? Hello, what's up?
Hello, hello. How are you?
Back to Bangalore now.
Same.
Nice. We missed you in the last video.
I know how was. Seemed like it did very well. That's
Yeah, the video did
yeah.
well. At least from the stats perspective.
Hey.
We got a bunch of new subscribers. So if you're one of those, hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
So yeah, and since this is your second video that you're watching, or if you're not watching the second video as well, like if it's the first video, why don't you just comment
First.
hi in
No,
the
first.
comment
First.
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 First, okay, first it is. So comment first in the comment box, and 5 people will get
Something.
a Blinkit voucher.
Good.
And actually, we're not giving Blinkit voucher. We are just straight up giving cash
Okay.
because there is no the vouchers are not there.
We need to
Um,
speak to Albinder about this.
yeah,
Yeah. Need some
if you can get us connected to Alvinder, please
please
do
please
it.
DM us, text us, email us, write in the
Yeah,
comments. We would love to get
we
sponsored.
would. Yeah, we would love to get sponsored by Blinkit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to basically give 5 random people like a voucher worth of money. So that out of the way, make sure to hit the like button as well, subscribe and comment.
Bell
Yeah, anyway, you're going to
bell
do,
icon.
and bell icon as well. Take a screenshot of your comment and send it to me. My email address is boxodi at gmail.com. Anmol, what are we going to discuss today?
Oh my God, we have a very fun company that I was sent a report about a couple of weeks ago. I'm pretty sure you've never heard of this company that's going public. It is not venture backed, fortunately or unfortunately. Have you heard of this company called Cordelia Cruises?
I've heard of DLF Camellias.
No, no. Okay. But there's a company called Cordelia, like the brand name is Cordelia Cruises, and they
Mhm.
are basically India's only cruise line. And
Only cruise line.
yeah, and they're going public and they have an IPO. So have you ever been on a cruise?
Fake ones, not like a real
Okay.
cruise.
Have you ever wanted to go on a cruise?
I mean, yeah, I see. I've seen this movie, na, Dil Dhadakne Do.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
yeah.
yeah, that's the only cruise thing I have in mind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, cruise tourism is like a massive thing globally. India is a very, very small market. So, every year there's only about 450,000 people who travel via cruises in India, out of which 365 do domestic, and there's like 80 to 100,000 people who do it globally. So you'll do like have like a cruise from like Mumbai to Singapore and then Southeast Asia or a couple other countries. But predominantly, most people in India who go on cruises go on domestic cruises, and it's kind of like Bombay to Goa, Bombay to Lakshadweep. I think there's some stuff in Pondicherry as well, but it's this single cruise liner that operates all of them.
But do they have a monopoly because of some reason, or is it just there's nobody else in the
Then
market?
probably because there's no one else.
Okay.
And the company has like an interesting kind of starting point. So there was a different cruise liner company called Jalesh Cruises a couple of years ago, and that was a subsidiary of the SR Group. I don't know if you remember. They're one of the
Yeah.
conglomerates.
SL
Yeah,
Worldwide.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no.
No, no,
SR
no.
Group is that's Z Group.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Jalesh Cruises had too much debt and then they went under. And basically, Uniki team is associated with this new cruise liner company, Cordelia. They have only one ship and उसी पे पूरा धंधा चलाते हैं, which is kind of like blows my mind. They primarily do like very short cruises, so like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, but they can fit over like 1,500 to 2,000 people on the cruise.
Wow. 1,500 to 2,000 people. Is that a lot? I
It's like a
mean,
lot.
internationally.
I mean, internationally, I don't know, but like most cruises are like several thousand people. Let me check
Hmm.
what like Royal Caribbean does. Smaller ships holding about 200, 3,000 people, larger ships holding up to 7,000 people. So it is on
Okay, so it's
the,
like a
yeah,
ish. I mean, it's not like not very bad, but it's like not like the biggest as well.
yeah, yeah. I guess the cool thing about or interesting thing about like cruises in India are like this brand doesn't seem very expensive. So like a 2, 3 day cruise is like 20,000 rupees per person. It's like food discount, entertainment, and your stay. So I'm sure it goes upwards of a couple lakhs if you get like one of the really fancy, really nice rooms. But it is kind of like an affordable cruise liner, and I would assume that makes this really accessible to a lot of people
Right.
in India.
So so at 20,000 and 1,500 per head, it's like 3 crore per.
Average is probably going to be upwards of 20, 30,000 rupees a night, and the
Hmm.
average
A
cruise,
night?
yeah,
You said 20 to 30K for the
no, no,
2 to 3 days.
no. Yeah, sorry, it's 20,000 rupees for a 2 day.
So that's like basically 3 crores per for the 2 day trip. So
Yeah,
they're basically making 1.5 crores on an average uh,
per night.
per day, per night of their operations.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
How much do they operate?
So last year they did about 500 crores in revenue.
What?
Yeah.
Off of one ship?
Yeah. Isn't that fucking surprising, right?
500? Okay.
500 crores, 365,000 passengers. This year, in 9 months itself, they've done 450 crores.
The experience economy is basically, this is one of those things.
So, like, usually when people go on cruises, like the standout things are, at least in like a lot of American cruises, you go there for the food, you go there for the entertainment. These guys have done an interesting job kind of turning that experience and making it more like localized, so that kind of mass affluent India is having a good, so they have like vegetarian and Jain buffets. They have like a Bhangra style Broadway musical show. So it's like they won't take like your American entertainment concept. They'll do something that Desis will love
For the
because
Indian palette,
yeah, yeah,
basically.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what they've
yeah.
done. Nice.
Seems like they're doing really well. They have
What are their margins?
margins are
What are their
hard to tell
margins?
because like last year they lost 150 crores. This year they made like over 100 crores in PAT because their main expense is they basically lease this cruise ship.
Oh, it's not even
No,
theirs
it's not
anymore.
even theirs. So they lease the cruise ship, and basis how the payment to the leasing company is structured, they can go from being in loss 1 year to showing PAT 1 year. So
But okay, do we know the gross margin or
no, we
something?
don't know
Not
any
the net.
margins.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Like they're going public basically so they can ingest more money into taking two more ships on lease.
So this is a primary round,
Huh.
like it's primary shares they're buying,
Yeah.
majorly.
Yeah.
So they need the money not for liquidity, but to expand the
Yeah.
business.
So they don't need any liquidity because basically one entity that owns like 99% of the company. So the promoter owns like the entire company. They are getting capital so they can take on two more ships on lease, one starting next year, one starting the following year. And then I think they'll start doing a little more international. So India to Sri Lanka. I don't know how much further they'll go beyond that, but then expand in the south, expand Lakshadweep. And it seems like there is a lot of demand for cruises. Like if you told
Obviously,
me there's 450,000 people from India going on cruises every year, I would
in
be
India.
very surprised.
Yeah, that too in India
Yeah,
itself. Like
yeah,
you're going from like Mumbai to Goa or maybe Lakshadweep or something
yeah,
like that. It's not like you're not going to Thailand from
yeah,
India. It's
yeah.
not. It's not
So
the same
I'm
thing.
like, it seems like if people are really buying into this mode of traveling and experiences, I feel like everyone should try it out. I feel it'd be interesting.
What other juicy bits of information are there? Like, do we know how much does it cost to like rent a cruise for the
I
year?
did not. I could not. It's not very easy to get to
Those numbers.
decipher that kind of information from the report, and I was not. This one I did not scroll through the DRHP. So I think some of the math stuff is harder to
Vibes. We're working
vibes.
on vibes,
Yeah.
people.
But okay,
What?
I did find something really interesting about the ship. This ship was also in the news in October 2021 because of a certain Nepo baby.
Aryan Khan.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is they own the ship that got raided during Aryan Khan's alleged drug possession.
This company that is going IPO, Cardelia Cruise. This is the company that owned the ship that was raided by the FBI. Oh no, not
No, no,
FBI.
NCB, narcotics.
NCB, Narcotics Department in India, because they thought Aryan Khan was on it and he had drugs.
Yeah. And
And
now, and now that ship is going IPO,
yeah.
they've kind of had this monopoly because no one else has entered the market. Next year, apparently, this cruise liner called Resorts World One is entering India, and they have a newer ship, and like it's a little more premium. They were supposed to launch in India this year. That got delayed to next year, and as a result, Cordelia has kind of gotten a little lucky because they're like, we can हमारा IPO हो जाएगा, हम दो और ship ले लेंगे उससे, so we can kind of
Right.
compete with this. But seems like next year this other one is also gonna launch in India, so we will see how Cordelia
Nice.
fares because now they'll actually have to compete with someone for once.
Already this year, for the first 9 months, they are at 450 crores. That seems like they are on to like 600 crores, but I'm assuming more because December is when I think
Yeah,
most people take their holidays.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean
So,
they're
oh,
also
sorry,
growing.
this year they are at 400 crores.
400 crores.
400
Okay.
crores. I do have the EBITDA margin. I don't know how they've been juicing the numbers. So this year they made in the first 9 months they've already made 136 crores in EBITDA.
Out of 450,
About for 400.
400.
So like
Damn.
33%. This year they have paid already 700 crores for the lease. Oh, sorry,
This
70 crores, 70 crores, 70 crores,
70 crores. Okay.
70 crores.
At this point, why not just buy the thing? I don't know how much does a ship cost.
I, I think
Where's
ships
your
to make are like really fucking expensive.
yeah.
And at least the ship they're operating out of it's a 35-year-old ship.
Hmm.
So it's like a very old and like I'm sure they'd have to spend a lot more on maintenance and like I don't know how that works between them and the leasing company if how much leasing company does, how much they do. But if they own the asset then I assume the headache and overhead is a lot more on them. I don't think it's really easy to just like buy a ship.
Of course, it's not easy. I mean, I can't go and just buy a ship. I'm just
How much does a new cruise liner
cruise
cost?
liner. Oh my god!
I think it's like in
Imagine
the
the
billions,
imagine the imagine the ads you will get now.
dude. A new cruise ship can cost anywhere from 500 million to $2 billion.
uh, okay, so then they're basically paying 10 million essentially, or last year they paid basically 20 to sort of rent it.
Yeah.
It's a 2% return if you take $1 billion worth of
But
the.
okay, like the smaller ships are cost between 200 million and 600 million. So even this was like a 200, $300 million ship.
Hmm,
That's like what, 10 over 300, 3%.
hmm.
Last year they spent 1500 on the 150 crores on the lease. This year in the first 9 months they've spent 700 crores.
70.
Sorry, 70. As a result, their PAT has gone from negative 100 crore to positive 60 crore.
But I mean, doesn't add up because it's just 80 crores. So how did it do? They get the difference of
So
260.
last year they also have a depreciation of 180 crores.
So, I mean, cash flow then they would have had, but then basically on the books level, they are not making money. Makes sense.
I'm not financially savvy enough to
To
know
gauge
what
a
to.
cruise liner.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I was. Um
Oh, you've not read like accounting 101, yeah?
why would I need accounting? What am I doing with
Bro,
accounting
I
101?
I went through that course, accounting 101. I was like, oh, like so many things made sense when you realize, okay, gap accounting and all those things.
ठीक है.
Why are they built in? I think that it doesn't really apply to like tech companies
Yeah,
because we don't really have that sort of,
yeah, yeah,
business
yeah.
models going on. But anything with like a physical hardware, physical asset, I think it makes kind of a lot of sense.
Yeah. So right now their cruise can only have 2,000 people. By 2028, once they get their next two cruises, they're gonna be able to serve 6,000 people.
At a time. Yeah, but that is because you have more lines.
Dude, also the other really interesting thing, uh, 2021 financial year 2021, there was only 1,000 passengers on cruise ships in India.
Total.
Yeah,
Correct.
2020 there was 475,000.
Oh, so they're actually decreasing the number of passengers.
So what happened was the international market has decreased. So in FY20, there was 223,000 people who took an international cruise from India. In FY25, there was only 85,000.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I think the foreign cruise liners have been operating out of India less after COVID. I mean, you remember how COVID also the all the people on the cruises got COVID, na?
Oh yeah,
So it
yeah,
was like
yeah.
a
That.
huge hit to the cruise business.
Oh my
So
god.
that is finally like up and on the recovery swing.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're saying before 2020, like international cruises were also there, but now
yeah.
they're not there.
So up until 2019, actually,
Hmm.
the market was like 80% international, 20% domestic.
Hmm.
In 2020, it was like 50-50. Now it is ulta, where it's 80% domestic and only 20% international.
Damn.
And that's only
In
happened because Cordelia is now a thing.
now a thing. Yeah, makes sense. And we would like to let you guys know this is not financial advice. We don't know what we are talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, Anmol doesn't know what is depreciation, guys. Like, that should just tell you something. But yeah, this is just something that, caught his eye, I guess.
No, it's
But
interesting because I was like,
it's interesting,
I've
yeah.
heard about so many people in America taking cruises. I've never heard of like anyone in my friend circle, in their parents' friend circle,
Yeah, I mean,
having ever taken a cruise.
yeah, you are not really you're not really there in India's, middle affluence that would like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
take a cruise in India. But
But do
I
you
mean,
do you
it's
know
a very common. Yeah,
do you know people?
yeah, I know people like back from Jaipur who have taken, and they've mostly taken like as a honeymoon trip or like
Okay.
the kid wanted to take a lot, like something like that.
But these are overnight cruises, not like day trips.
Huh, overnight. I mean,
Huh,
so like 2 days they're on the
huh,
sea and then
huh.
they're like
So then they
seasick
must
and
have taken Cordelia only.
probably,
Because
probably.
है ही नहीं और कुछ करने को.
Yeah. Yeah. And the price range is actually there. Like I think they
Yeah.
also used to pay like 20 to 30K or something, 22K, 25K, something like that per
So
person per trip.
So it
So it
tracks.
tracks. Yeah, it
Yeah.
tracks.
If you've taken a Cordelia trip in the past, let
Yeah,
us know your experience in the
you
comments.
can comment Cordelia.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna ask मतलब कैसा था अच्छा लगा हमें
Itna
जाना
mehnat, nobody's doing that kind of hard work in the comments.
our listeners are very talented and people who have enough time to do that for us. Do you wanna tell us about what you've been thinking about these days? I feel like you've been spamming a bunch of ideas in the chat.
So I started a new practice, by the way, which is every day I'm writing 10 or 20 points about a specific topic. And so I've like written 2 or 3 times about like business ideas, and like most of them are like like bad. like, like next day I would read, I'm like, ye kya hai? What is this? But in the moment I'm like, oh, this sounds so smart and shit.
Yeah,
But you do come across like some gems out there which is like grounded in reality or grounded in some problems, and I've shared like some of them in our group chat, but I thought like I'll just quickly go through them. I mean, I've been going to the gym, and this is like the first time I've been like consistent with the gym. Before that, I only like did like sports as a consistent thing, and sports is just, yeah. I
cardio.
mean, yeah, it's like cardio only. You don't really do strength stuff. But after the gym, I'm always craving something sweet or something. Like I just want something like obviously my body's exhausted. It wants something, and I go to the gym on 12th Main Road, which is like probably the best place to be in
You go to
Bangalore.
the fancy gym, no?
It used to be fancy, I guess. Now not
I
anymore.
think it is still fancy. Compared to a cult,
Okay,
it's fancy, no?
yeah, but Cult owns the gym, so
Cult owns the gym.
yeah. So the gym that I go to, it used to be called Volt. Now it's called
Yeah.
Fitness First, and now it's owned by Cult.
Oh, interesting. I
Yeah,
did not
but
know that.
but when you buy a Cult membership, you don't get access to this gym, but
Yeah,
you
but
get,
when you buy that membership, then you get cult.
yeah. So they're like cult free Mililo types,
Ah, okay, fair.
I mean, yeah, I started going, and then the moment I get out, I only see sweets, I only see like sugary coffee, I only see milkshakes. But what I am craving right now, right then, is basically a protein shake. Like I'm not craving, but that is what I will definitely buy.
Yeah, but
Right,
that's what you should be having right after your
having.
workout in general.
Correct. If I want to have right now, I have to like go like kill all my cravings, go to my home, and then make the shake and then have
Yeah, but okay, let's put it for the audience. Shobhit lives 5 minutes away from his gym.
it. Still, it's. I mean, dude, 5 minutes feels like a lot at that point.
Okay.
So my big business idea is
Yeah.
you figure out like some gyms where people are actually like serious, and you take like places, small places around that gym, and start serving like proper fitness drinks. So by fitness drinks I mean mostly protein shake, or if you're, let's say, serving coffee, you, let's say, not put sugar in the coffee, you can, let's say, put stevia or monk fruit, or
Dude. Okay, I was in the US last month.
yeah.
Starbucks has this thing called protein foam, where you can add foam to your coffee and it adds 15 grams of protein. That's what we need.
Or that, yeah.
Or that, yeah.
So, and can you like buy that foam and just take it wherever with you, and like whenever
No,
you're having
no.
coffee, you put it on that?
No,
Oh, okay.
it comes, it's like an add on the drink.
Add on. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it. Nice. So they can turn pumpkin spice latte into basically a protein drink.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, America has protein everything. And so I see the need because we are such a protein deficient country,
Yeah,
especially if you're vegetarian, it's hard to get sources of like enough protein, good protein. People who are
yeah.
working out tend to need more protein. So you have like these, or like you think like a kiosk kind of
Yes,
business.
a kiosk kind of a business. And see, the trends are already there. Like people
Yeah.
have started buying protein or whey protein essentially, right?
Yes.
And they have started getting more health conscious. They're trying to reduce their sugary intake and all those. Not sure how much, but like at least they have the intent to. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
like
I think Bangalore is like a very health first city. Like I see people running in the morning, in the evenings, all the time. People seem a lot more like care about their health a lot more than.
Yeah, that's why they don't live in Delhi as well, right? So,
Uh,
so
हो गया.
um, जल गई क्या? Okay, so yeah, I mean that's like the big idea. I think we have all the right ingredients for this storm to pick off. Like people are right now having this at home. There's no spatial, like how we have boba bai, which is spatially a boba chain, right? There's no spatial protein shake chain right now. Near my gym, I tried like I hit up like a couple of places to figure out if they have. One place which just opened, which is Drickle, which is like a there's this guy called
Coffee.
Badman on
Yeah, yeah,
Twitter.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they have two items on their menu which have protein in them, as in
Acha.
for the
Yeah,
drinks.
yeah,
But that's all I saw around me.
yeah.
And 12th Main Road, Indranagar is one of those places जहाँ पे it's like the day zero, ground zero of like all the things, all the hipster things, or all the, let's say, forward looking things you can have.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
if somebody were to do that, I mean, you have a customer already.
I guess should we do the math on this? Like, what do you think it's gonna like cost to run? How much do you need to? How many orders a day do you need? Are you gonna need to break even at what point? Because I'd say like it's gonna cost you maybe like 20 lakh in capex. Like
Probably,
rent you need, a storefront you need,
yeah,
equipment you just need mixies.
yeah. Yeah, so I mean, maybe we can talk to Vardhaman, but I think the cost to like open up a kiosk is somewhere between 15 to, let's say, 35.
25. Okay.
Okay, but in, let's say, you're on probably on the higher side because of this area, right? But
A
still,
higher
it will.
side on area, but like if you think about like the what do you call it? Equipment you need is basically nothing.
Yeah, it's very cheap. Like you just need like a good mixer.
Yeah,
So
and maybe multiple mixers.
multiple mixers. So you remember we went to this place called Tribal Coffee, which is also
Yes,
similar
yes,
similar concept. They have a kiosk and everything. I think you just have need to have that kind of panwadi style place, and you sell protein shake instead of pan,
yeah,
right?
and like the thing with tribal is like their espresso machine itself costs like a several lakh rupees.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I had no idea.
that's why. So like if you look at a lot of the coffee shops, like the way that Drickle is able to keep their prices much lower is they use decoction coffee. So it's not an
Ah,
espresso based coffee. And
hmm.
that's why their input costs are much lower. And so they're able to price their coffees much lower. So that's why
Makes
like
sense.
your blue tokai and like your first coffee and everything, you have to like sell a 200 rupee, 300 rupee coffee to like make your economics work versus Drickle can sell a 79 rupee, 99 rupee coffee.
Makes sense, but I think in this specific case, right,
Hmm.
people would be okay to pay like 200 or 300
Ah,
rupee for the protein shake, right?
yeah.
So whey protein, I think, costs somewhere around. So the range that I've seen online for whey protein, like if you buy it in bulk, is 1,000 to 6,000 rupees. Okay, depending on like the kind of brand you go for and all those things.
1,600 rupees
That
per kg.
per kg, per kg,
Yes,
per kg,
yes, yes.
right? So if you just divide 1,000 with, like, let's say,
Let's
25
assume
grams.
it's like 3,000 rupees per kg.
Hmm.
Okay. And you
Huh.
have 30 servings per
40.
okay, 40 servings per.
Hmm.
So 75 rupees का प्रोटीन का कॉस्ट पड़ गया.
75 rupees का प्रोटीन का कॉस्ट है. Then milk
25
milk
रुपए
is
का.
like 10-12 rupees for
ठीक है,
250 ml,
ठीक है. तो
right? And then you have, let's say, sugar free or whatever you want to add, those kind of things. So
like 90 रुपीस का कॉस्ट पड़ गया तुम्हारा.
100 मान लो, for
ठीक है.
for the sake of argument, 100 rupees for the cost. So you have basically 50% margin at 200 rupees gross margin. If you are able to sell it at 249, you have like
Hi.
60% higher. 60% gross margins. Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, I mean, these are the economics that is out there. I think this is something where you can definitely pull off with a capital of probably like 30 lakhs.
yeah, because like I mean, if you think about it, like your cost of operating is gonna be the rent, which is whatever 4 5 lakh.
पागल है क्या?
कितना होता है?
Are you crazy or what?
What 1 2 lakhs?
No, not at all. So, for a small place like that, the kind of place we are talking about, okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you some real number. So, on 12th Main, the ground floor, if you were to buy, let's say, a decent, the kind level size of a place, it will be 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs kind of
Oh,
a
okay. So you're saying
rent.
like 50,000 rupees का kiosk का मिल जाएगा?
I think so, yes.
हाँ हाँ.
So, it's not going to be like 50,000 is not a stretch.
ठीक है. So then you can basically operate a center like a kiosk for like your monthly capex is going to be like, or your monthly operating expenses is going to be not even more than a lakh because like you maybe
Yep.
need one person there.
No, you'll need probably two for like they have like shifts and stuff.
हाँ
Uh,
मतलब two at a time, like one person there at each time and two people on a shift.
Correct.
You're paying them like
So
25,000 each.
yeah, so 50K that plus 50K for the rent, and
Yeah.
you have electricity and stuff. So 1.25, 1.3 lakhs per month is your
Yeah.
cost, and then you have 40% 60% gross margin on the product.
So let's say you're making 150 rupees per
Yeah, 1,000 coffees, not coffees, 1,000 shakes.
thousand, yeah, shakes.
Yeah, so that's
That
like 30 shakes
means,
a day,
yeah,
33 shakes a day. It's
it's
very doable.
doable. Yeah.
It's very doable.
I mean, that's like one like cohort of gym goers.
Yeah,
Like एक घंटे
like
में 30 लोग तो आते ही होंगे at
correct.
the bare minimum for one gym.
Yeah, and that area like is a place where a lot of people are anyway there.
Yeah.
So this is a maybe a side hustle, maybe a business somebody can pursue. But yeah, this was something that I was just wondering, like, why is it not there? Like,
I
there's
mean,
a specific demand for like protein shakes for me to go out and like after the gym or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that, and they're just not available.
yeah. I mean, I guess the other idea is you just, as the gym owner, you just sell the Epigamia protein shakes.
They should. So there is a cafe inside the gym, but
They don't do
I
that.
yeah.
Do they?
They
But do they sell protein shake at the cafe in the gym?
They might have started now. I gave them feedback, but last I checked, it was not there.
Because that I think is so like that I've seen it like I used to go to a gym in SF that used to have that. You sell like $9 protein shakes at like a $300 a month gym.
Yeah, I mean, so they do sell whey protein, they do sell creatine,
No,
but
no,
I
huh?
mean,
But no, it's like kind of like you go work out, you have your shake at the gym, so the gym makes a lot more money.
yeah, they should
Yeah, yeah. Or like kind of the easiest thing the gym can do is just put a vending machine,
for a protein shake.
stock it with yeah एपिगेमिया वाला और कौन सा होता है और है ना तीन चार
Amul.
अमूल तो मतलब स्टॉक में ही नहीं होता तो वो तो छोड़ दो there's this brand called Nuvi
Yeah, there are a bunch of them. So
yeah
so my wife's place has like these
nah
protein shakes that she sells, and like they're able to sell like maybe 5-10 a day. It's not really prominent. It's like somewhere कहीं
छुपा
पे
हुआ
लगा
है
हुआ है. छुपा हुआ भी नहीं है, but it's
ठीक है
not like not on the main table
fair
as well.
fair
So
enough
so
she should open up a
yeah, so I went to the cafe that is there in our premises, and even they don't have it.
bit that's like a
So
coffee shop no
but why can't they do that? Like, especially if you're next to like a fitness place,
yeah
you know.
I know they should
They should, yeah. If people are consuming it at home, like I'm pretty sure they will be open to consuming it outside of home. And another gripe I have with like a lot of places is they only have sugary versions. They are not charging me 50 rupees extra for adding sugar free instead of sugar.
oh interesting
Right, I mean, they could do that. Like, they can be like, okay, if you want a sugar free version, that's like 50 rupees extra, and I'll be okay to pay for it because, like, I mean, I have more than enough
yeah
sugar
yeah
anyway.
I
Right.
mean the other thing I've seen happen a lot is like you get into the supplements kind of thing with these drinks. 50 rupees extra for bee pollen or collagen or like
What are
insert
these?
random thing that Gen Z women are drinking for better health. They're just able to boost margins on these products.
Have you seen like coffee connoisseurs, right?
I've seen fucking pretentious as people on Twitter
Right?
making
And
coffee, if that's what
and
you
and
mean.
and you know what's the completely opposite of that? People using
Chai.
that patila to make chai. Right?
There is
Like,
art and science to making chai in a patila.
you're right, but like that patila is always so hideous. It's
It
never
is. It is shitty.
it is. And if you look at it, like, so coffee has this whole you do shit with it, like you put it in water, you let it soak and blah blah blah, and I don't know actually what happens, but like there's like a step by
You
step
let it
process to it.
soak. What? How are you making coffee?
I don't drink coffee, I don't know, but I'm just
Okay,
saying
no,
that
don't soak coffee.
it's drip down, right?
Yeah.
Something drips down, so you, I'm guessing there would be some water
No,
involved.
you run the coffee through the. You run the water through the coffee.
Okay, you don't soak it. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. But what I'm trying to come to is there's like a step by step process that, like, you sort of take, and it's not like just instant coffee is a different thing, and people really hate it and stuff like that, right? And because of this whole process, so there are like now equipments sort of help you do those things.
Yeah. So there's like dozens of ways to make coffee. So you have your drip coffee. You can have a mocha pot. You can have French press. You can have espresso machine. You can have instant coffee. And some of them are a lot more aesthetic than others. Like you said, and a lot they have that step by step thing, and they have all this fun equipment that looks sick and like a chemistry experiment sometimes.
If you think about it, chai also has the same thing. Like, you first have water, you boil it, you put like tea leaves and stuff, you boil
तुम
that, and
तुम वही नहीं डाला तुमने
क्या
इलायची कब डालते हो तुम
बाद में डालेगा ना. So once you have tea leaves, you put like elaichi, you put you use you grate your adrak,
जिंजर या
ginger, right? And you put, let's say, kali mirch or whatever, right? I put kali mirch. Some people don't put it.
तुम
And
दालचीनी डालते हो
sometimes, like, my wife doesn't like it, so I've stopped putting it. But some people put dalchini. Like, so what I'm trying to say is, like, there are so many. I
there's
mean,
a process
there's a
and
process
there's
in.
so many thing types ways to do it
Yeah, and usme bhi, so when you're putting, let's say, when you're grating, what do you call adrak,
अदरक
right? The grater can be is like hideous generally. Like,
yeah
it's the one that you use for like grating anything, right? Similarly, some people, what they do is, they, when they put elaichi, they sort of
yeah
कुटोफाई
yeah
it. What is it
वो
called?
करना होता है
क्या कहते हैं उसको?
वो
कूटने को.
mortar and pestle I don't know
What
what
is
it's
it?
called
कूटने को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते
I
हैं?
I wish I could tell you
Okay.
I don't cook enough to
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you codify that
yeah I
elaichi,
mean
right?
clearly you can tell two men run this podcast
I mean, there are like bunch of these things. I was like, why aren't like chai people being so pretentious and obnoxious on Twitter versus just the coffee people being? And I realized one thing: it's the coffee people have great looking, aesthetically pleasing equipment. So when they click a photo with it, it's like, oh, it's a nice photo. I can put it on Instagram. I can put it
yeah yeah
on Twitter and whatnot.
yeah
When you click a chai photo, it's like running shit, and then kachra hai har jagah. It's
but
never
the finished chai product looks so much better than the finished coffee product
that I agree, and that's why people put chai ka photos, not
हाँ,
the
हाँ,
process
पर
ka
चाय का
photos,
या ठीक है
right? So I feel like there's a small market gap. Might not be everyone, might not be
yeah
like a $100 million business,
dude
but
I
there.
don't know it could be you know how big the tea market is in India it's like a 60,000 crore market
Oh, it seems like you invested in it.
no no
Oh, yeah, you haven't. Sorry. Um, yeah, 60,000 crore tea market is there. Like, I'm pretty sure equipment का भी कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा ही उसमें. And as and when people sort of get more affluent, right? And we are seeing this with like experience economy playing out. I'm pretty sure they will be moving towards like better looking, more specialized equipment for a thing that they do every day. And not just every day. They do, like, some people do a five
multiple times a day yeah yeah
five chai a day,
yeah
right?
and coffee is growing and वो होगा but मतलब चाय तो इंडिया में लोग पियेंगे ही. That is not going anywhere
That's
like
not
rich
going
people
anywhere.
drink tea poor people drink tea everyone
P,
drinks
not P,
everyone
tea.
drinks tea everyone
Yeah,
drinks tea
everyone drinks tea. So I think like this is a neglected market, which is like aesthetically looking equipment for tea. What do you think?
I mean I don't think I'd invest in it but I think I could see it.
You could be a user, but not an
I could be,
investor.
yeah, I could be a user. Like
Oh,
you
makes
kind
sense.
like you can sell it at like Nico Bar or like one of these like
Correct.
high end home goods kind of, because I feel like you can't sell this at like coffee equipment you can buy from coffee shops.
Yeah.
Tea
There are no.
equipment, you need
There's
to
no place to buy
find
tea.
where are you gonna sell it.
Yeah.
So I feel
So
like your high end home good kind of places I could see.
yeah. Plus, I mean, there are like now high end tea shops now, right? At
But
least
that's
so.
not like desi tea, no? Like
No,
this is
no.
the one we
Desi
go
tea.
to. The one we
Desi
go
tea is what?
to.
The one we go to. Which one did you go to?
The one in Indranagar next to the park.
Infinity.
या
हाँ.
वो थोड़ा ना बेचते चाय,
वो चाय
मतलब
उनके
हम
नाम
चाय
में,
लेते नहीं है वहां से.
उनके नाम में इन्फिनिटी है, टी.
हाँ बट हम मतलब वो वाला वो लाइक टी बैग वाला ही टी लेते हैं ना वहां से तो.
नो नो नो, वी टेक चाय लाइक नॉर्मल
दूध
दूध
की
वाला
चाय कहाँ से
चाय.
पिए? मैंने तो नहीं पिए वहां से दूध वाली चाय.
I mean, so when I go, I do that. Maybe with you, I would have had like iced tea or something. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, Chayos is there, Chai Point is there. At least we have two big distribution points. Now, it could be, you could say that maybe these places are not fit for selling this kind of a thing because people who love their chai will not go to Chayos or Chai Point, which is probably true.
Yeah,
And
no, it is.
but I remember growing up in Jaipur, there was like Chai Kli always 30, and then there's this new place called Tapri which just came up, and then it
Yes.
sort of premiumized the experience of just having tea,
Yeah,
and it
no,
just
that
grew.
that place is sick.
That place is sick as fuck, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just saying, okay, if you just sell it there, I think that will be also like a place that can sort of do it for you. And those guys have started selling tea, and they've started selling some sort of equipments as well with tea. So they have some
Oh, I
sort of
think they sell
chimney.
there like that the cup holder that can hold four glasses,
Yes,
but like
that.
it's like
And
a bougie version of.
bougie version of it.
Yeah,
They have the cups also they sell,
yeah,
which is like the cup that you get at 30, but
yeah,
they have like
yeah,
a bougie version of
yeah,
that cup, which you're like, okay, I can spend 300 rupees for
yeah,
this cup.
yeah.
So
So I think you need to be selective of where you would sell this product, but I do think people will buy it.
yeah.
People
Plus,
will want to buy it.
I think this is something that you can sell online e-commerce.
Yeah,
Like wherever people buy the coffee products, I think they also sort of buy mostly online,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I think मेरे हिसाब से they should work online as well.
yeah. I just feel like just selling it offline makes it feel like even more premium.
For sure, but like if there are places,
Yeah.
maybe IKEA, I don't know,
No, no,
but
IKEA is not premium.
no, it is in India.
No, no, it's
Um,
not premium in India. So if someone's spending like 5,000, 10,000 rupees on tea equipment and cares about their aesthetics that much, I don't think they're buying furniture from IKEA.
I don't think
That's
they
my
buy
hot take.
furniture at all.
Huh?
I don't think they're buying furniture at all.
Yeah, well, that also.
But yeah, I mean, IKEA is more of, technically it's more of like a cheaper version. But I mean, at least people around me I've seen like they're mostly going to IKEA because what other place is there? Like for furniture, there's no.
You have to like do in-depth research and like
Yeah,
find a carpenter.
that's what most people do. Find a
Yeah,
carpenter.
yeah.
Uh,
Design karo khud se.
I think Pepperfry was trying to sort of get into that market, but
Yeah.
then they went. I think mass market is what I
Okay.
felt when I
Yeah.
went to their store and stuff. But I might be wrong. So yeah, we have two great ideas, and then we have one IPO in this podcast that we've discussed.
If someone please start this protein shake idea so that
Yes,
Shobhit can have a more enjoyable time at the gym.
yeah, I can help you with the location. Don't worry about that. But
Location, initial launch, first 100 customers.
yeah,
Shobhit will
I just need to put out a tweet, and I think
one
pretty sure
tweet.
you'll get like 100 people out there.
Yeah, yeah.
but
And
but
if the
yeah,
product is good, then you will already have like recurring customers. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, just putting things into the mixie and making sure you have a mixie that is washed and stuff. It's a process at home. I mean, I would rather just get like
you know
just like
what?
how.
You put मैं तो shaker use करता हूँ. तुम shaker नहीं use करते हो?
Yeah, I use mixie because shaker में it just sometimes I'm just वो पूरा होता नहीं है, like it
तुम
doesn't
ठीक से करना फिर. ठीक से नहीं
हिलाना नहीं
करते.
आता मेरे को ज्यादा.
हाँ.
I'm sorry.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. Okay. All right, that's it. We'll see you next
We'll
week.
see you next.
Comment, like, share, subscribe.
And
Bye.
hit the bell icon.